Okay, this might be totally weird, so I might not end up doing it, but I've heard so many wonderful things about you and the way that you like to cook, and I actually think I'm not gonna be as good as you are at all. But I'm having this unique opportunity where I'm home by myself, and last night we had crabs. So my family is Italian, and they like from Italy Italian. And my when they moved to Baltimore, where we're from in Italy, we eat a lot of seafood, not whatever people think is true about Italy. It's like all fish. So my family became like immediately enamored with crabs. And I know it's such like a cliche with like being from Baltimore and liking crabs. And by the way, it's like a heat thing here right now. So this is not how I normally dress. Anyway, I decided that I'm gonna make Maryland crab soup. And it's the kind of thing that I think someone who appreciates cooking and like, I wouldn't say weird food, but like just from what I've heard about you, I thought you might like to kind of see this process. So I look so forward to meeting you. And now I'm gonna show you what I'm doing because I think you will enjoy it. Hold on, okay, I'm gonna change the view. Okay, so I just explained, but I might cut that video because I know what happened. But like, so this is a normal crab here. And then I cut off, or I didn't cut it off, I broke off all the small legs, and now we're gonna pick these. Now normally if you're like picking a crab without, like to eat, you don't take off any of these, because then you pull out the meat from the body, and then it's like the meat in the body is like the dense meat, and if you pull the legs off, then you're like kind of stringing out the meat. So if we were eating normal crabs, he'd have all his legs on there. And then, so I pulled off that thing, and now you stick your finger in the back there of the bib, and you take his head off. I'm trying to show you. Are you ready? I'm not doing it right because I'm trying to videotape it. So see, I just took this part off of this part. And a lot of people, my dad, for example, like love eating that, but it's like their poop. Those are their intestines, but this is the mustard of the crab. You may have eaten a million crabs, so I'm sorry, this is stupid. But and then the lungs, I'm gonna take out the lungs. See these lungs, I'm gonna take them out. Then I've got always a ceramic bowl right here to put the meat. And I don't like the mustard. I don't like the intestines. It's just, I've never been able to bring myself to like that. We're getting a hurricane here right now, so I thought Richard was here, but it was a hurricane. All right, so now this is all cleaned out. See? Now what I'm gonna do is you kind of squeeze it here a little, break it in half, and there you go. That's all the crab meat. So this is how you pick a crab. You just take off the bones. And because I'm making soup, I'm just gonna take out, this is what you do with leftover crabs, I'm just gonna take out all of the meat and all of the meat out of the body, and then the big claws. I got a bunch of those. People get bored and drunk at the end of the night, so like they don't want to waste their time on these. So I've got a whole like sink full of these, which I am now going to pick so that I have the meat for the soup. So this is like if this were a cooking show, I would be fast forwarding right now. But I'm gonna pick these and then I'll show you the soup part. Okay. All right. We're getting ready for phase 2 here. Oh, I can't get the phone to stay still. Okay, so now I kind of started doing stuff already, but now, let me pick this up and show you. I'm gonna flip this around. I think I can. Well, it doesn't matter, I don't have to. So what I put, so we use beef broth goes into the claws. And now I need to chop up some onions. And then some people will use crushed tomatoes, but I feel like the flavor isn't that good. So my family always did, and sometimes we make our own, but it's too, I don't have time for that. But we take the whole peeled tomatoes, and I'm gonna mash them really quick and add them into here. Actually, that's not true. I'm gonna first put them in a pan with some olive oil and onions, and smash these with a wooden spoon. Otherwise, like, I feel like sometimes this is folklore, but if you don't smash them with a wooden spoon, they taste tinny, like tin. So I'm gonna put, I'm gonna get a little pan and saute some onions in some olive oil and smash these into there, and then add that to the beef broth, which is soaking with the claws right now. Okay, bye. I mean, hold on, I'll show you in a second. Okay, so I got the olive oil and the onions in this pan, and I'm gonna saute them. I gotta get my wooden spoon. I gotta get my can opener. We're having like a tornado or hurricane here right now. So I'm waiting for the power to go out. Okay. So I'm gonna open these cans of tomatoes, throw them in there, and then we'll see what happens next. Okay. Okay. It's been a few minutes and the tomatoes are definitely ready to go in there. I'm gonna get, so this is the secret ingredient that is 100% Baltimore. It has nothing to do, oh my goodness, I can't get it out. We have so many spices in this house, sometimes it's hard to find a place for them all. So this is Old Bay. I think it's gonna show up backwards, but it's not just Old Bay. So any recipe that you read is gonna forget one essential ingredient, and that is a cerveza. So this is not from Baltimore, this is not from Italy, this is flat out Tecate cerveza. I'm making so much that I'm gonna add two, and then Old Bay. So that is my family secret, which you now know, so don't tell anybody. But the other like heavier beers, they don't work. It salts it perfectly. So I'm gonna put these tomatoes, like this sauce, into let me show you. Actually, I'm gonna pour the beer in there first, into here, which that's boiling, like boils the claws and gets like a good flavor out of them. I'm gonna add the beer to there. Oops. The beer, I'm gonna add these beers to there, some Old Bay, and then as soon as that starts boiling, I'll add the tomato. And then normally, like, most people add like potatoes and corn and lima beans. I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually this time gonna try something a little bit different, but that's not the family recipe. I'm gonna try to do some navy beans, and I don't like corn in soup. So essentially, I'm just gonna make like a meat-based meat bean crab soup, Maryland crab, and we'll see how it tastes. So this might be really weird, but I felt good about it. So I'm gonna send it to you, and hopefully you don't think I'm a total weirdo. But yeah, that's how kind of make crab soup. And Richard's on his way over. I was gonna make it with him, but he got caught up at work today. So that did not happen, but all right, I can't wait to see you next week. And I wish that I could share some of this soup with you, and if it tastes horrible, I'll let you know. All right, bye. Closing These are the
These
closing
are the closing
edits.
remarks.
Yes.
Closing remarks.
Wait, we should show your mom the front of my house.
Oh yeah.
All right. Pan around.
Pan right.
All right. Well, that's left, babe. We're panning left.
That's my right.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna videotape you from the ground so she can see the actual, and then you can comment over the flowers.
Oh, like from this angle?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This is my front yard. Oh, there's your son. There he is. It's my front yard. We were doing some coloring. All right. And now I'm walking in for the closing scene of the, and those are my flowers. I know you like flowers, and those, I try to get mine. It's been real hot. Those are mine. All right, so you got to do your closing scene. Closing scene
It's
of
the best goddamn soup. I don't even know if I'd call this soup. It's like a meal. It's like a soup and a meal at the same time.
all in the same thing.
It's delicious.
Wait, and I should come up and we'll look inside the bowl because I didn't show her the end. All right, look. I'll look inside your bowl. And again, it's not normal Maryland crab soup because normally there are lima beans and corn and green beans, but I don't like that. It's good like that though, right? You like that?
Delicious.
All right. See you soon. Say see you soon.
See you soon.